Alright, yo, what is going on, boys? Asian Sensation back with another video. Just want to quick kind of run through the update with you boys and just kind of give you my raw thoughts on kind of where the game is going to stand and just kind of put my, input in here. As a competitive battles player, I feel like I have a little bit better understanding of some things within the game and how they'll kind of function. But yeah, so I'll just give you guys kind of just a raw, synopsis of what we have going on here and just some things that are getting added, as well as what I think should also get added in the future. So yeah, that's kind of be what this is. It's just gonna be like me going through the update, as well as more additional things I'd like to see added throughout these future patch notes. Okay, so let's start off right away with the new hero we're getting. So the new hero, we have Benjamin. And Benjamin, I never really played BTD 6, but everyone says this is the best hero in that game. Now, is that going to translate to this game? Who's to say? I think it will be very, very, very good, as well as its ult will be good. We'll get there. But Universal XP being added, really, really good. That's huge. That's going to make things so much better, and that's going to make the game even more attractive, to people, because unlocking everything will be a lot easier, 10 times easier, and we've been asking for this for a while. So that's really, really good. So basically you'll get Universal XP, like just playing the game, and then you can use it on whatever you want. So say you want to unlock some ace upgrades, you can just use your Universal XP. You can use it for anything. Just convert it. It's super nice. You can also use your monkey money to get some Universal. Okay, you can now send emotes to your opponent in the lobby and after the game is over. That's a very just simple and good addition to the game. Obviously, that's something we want. They had that in Battles 1. Why was it not in Battles 2? It's like one of those questions. Speaking of which, like, where are monkey farmers, NK? Like, we still don't have that, so get on that, please. Thank you. You can now preview cosmetic items before you buy them using the preview button. Again, pretty simple, but a good addition. Private matches screen now is a button to show matches that have been created on your local. Okay, relevant. This is a big one. Multi-touch is now supported on compatible devices. This levels the playing field for mobile players, because now, before, you basically could not eco hard and constantly like micro towers and stuff on mobile. Now with multi-touch, you're gonna have a really nice ability. You can just hold down yellows with one hand, and the other hand, I don't know, do whatever you want, upgrade, boom, 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 boom. You can actually kind of multitask. Like you cannot, PC was just like the master race for this game, but now it's like very level playing field, which is awesome. So great change by NK there. I don't know why that wasn't in the game initially, but hey, we got it now. Okay. You can now practice ports and inflection in private matches. That's awesome. That's pretty minor. Sharpshooter getting buffed. They keep buffing the bottom path. So yeah, we get more crits for Crossbow Master and Sharpshooter. I mean, honestly, it's not a great upgrade already, so hopefully that makes things a little bit better, increasing, the crit occurrence by, what, 25% or so? That's decent. Or decreasing it, but whatever. Icicle's getting nerfed. That's huge. Really good change there. A $400 price increase. I would have liked to see an Impale nerf, but we don't have that. I would have liked Impale. Impale's just so cheap. Same with Super Glue. I think they both should be. They're a little too good for their price, but still. All right, boat farms getting buffed. This is great. Thank you, NK. It's a step in the right direction. Boat farming is never used by anyone in a competitive aspect because it's terrible, and it still is. Very too small of a change in my opinion. We need something like, at least, I don't know, there just needs to be changes to this. My proposal is just make it a time-based ability, so it's like all the other alt ecos, not round-based. I would like that a lot better, where the ability just has cooldowns. That would be nice. But I guess it isn't even an ability. That's the thing. So you'd have to, like, I guess it just gives you a stream of cash per time period. I think would be better, but whatever. Monkey Ace, never miss targeting Pierce, increased 50% up to 12. That's really good. So you're going to see a lot more Alk Ace combos. A lot of people like to do a never miss targeting and then Alk buff it so it can pop leads and everything, as well as get, the Berserker Brew strong stim. Very, very good combination, especially on a map like Ports. So you can see a lot more ace users on Ports. And in addition to that, I mean, what you're going to see is, sure, there's no 5th tier changes, but it'll be a solid mid-game option, I feel like. So again, I think the 5th tiers need buffs for Monkey Ace. I've been saying that forever, and I think they're just really bad. But, maybe we'll get there one day. Wizard, Arcane Spike got buffed. Archmage got buffed. I still don't think this is big enough change to really make Wizard super viable. It's not a late game tower, it just isn't, and you just gotta accept that. So yeah, minor changes. Wizard, I really only use Wizard for decamo, pretty much, but it is a solid decamo. Super Monkey, Dark Champ, got buffed, that's fine. Pretty minor change, I don't think, yeah, that's pretty minor. This is the biggest thing, and I'm all for it. This Druid nerf, baby. Huge. I've been complaining about the bounty and Superstorm being too OP, and here you go. NK is answering our prayers. Jungle's bounty price increase by $200, and initial cooldown doubled. That's a great change. I don't know how I would implement it any better than that, other than like maybe decrease the amount the bounty gives down to like 750 from 1,000, something like that would be good. Either way, Druid farming is getting nerfed, which is very, very much needed. So shout out NK for that. Step in the right direction once again, but I don't know if it'll be completely balanced. Transitioning over to the Superstorm, max blowback distance reduced to 350, so it's not going to blow things back on the map as far, and DDTs use up 10 to 30 pierce now, so you can pierce cap a Superstorm. Before it was like basically impossible to overwhelm with Superstorm with DDTs. Now you may be able to overwhelm it late game. I haven't obviously been able to test this yet, but you can definitely send some nice layered rushes, you know, regular bads layered with DDTs over the top could be really good and stuff like that. So good change. I would have liked to see a little bit more of a nerf to Superstorm, but I guess we will see, you know, the tripling of the pierce for DDTs, how that will affect things. Okay. Factory 5th tier top path changed from 130k to 110k. I mean, no one really uses that anyways. It's a good change. It does defend basically infinite DDTs, which is a great thing to have. So maybe you'll see more Spike Factory usage, but we'll see. Good change though, nonetheless. Oben, level 10 Wall of Trees, probably one of the most broken hero things in the entire game. So yeah, the RBE goes down from 3,000 to 2,500. RBE is basically going to be the amount of balloons it can hold, the trees can hold. So it gets decreased by 500. It's a decent change. What is that, like a 16.6% decrease? We'll take it. Level 20 remains unchanged at 5k. That's irrelevant. You're not going to really use level 20 Open very often. And then the Ocean Open is just the same, but it's split into 2 tree things, so that makes sense. So good change. I would have liked a bigger nerf to that, but it's fine. I think Open will still be extremely strong. Okay, bug fixes. Fix upgrade button sometimes displaying irrelevant. Second one irrelevant. Are any of these relevant? Let's see. I don't think so. I guess they fixed Spirit of the Forest. Sometimes it was a little too overpowered because of Oben, so they fixed that. That's great. Fix XX1 Alk not increasing the fire rate of cross-path attacks. Great change. And that's pretty much it for that. So now I guess let's kind of go through things that, you know, I want to see in the game. I think this is a good time to bring it up because, you know, obviously an update just came. So let's just kind of propose, you know, some future things that I'd love to see still that have not quite yet been implemented into the game. So one idea, I think everything should be unlocked in casual mode. All towers, all everything. I think you should have everything unlocked. I think that would be a great addition. It'd give players an opportunity to, you know, try out new things. And it's not going to give you like a competitive advantage. It's freaking casual mode. Like we don't need, you should have everything unlocked in my opinion. And in addition to that, you should be able to rematch in casual mode as well. Like why can't we? You can rematch in Battles 1. Obviously you shouldn't be able to in ranked, but in casual, I don't see any harm in allowing players to rematch each other. So that's one thing. As I mentioned earlier, monkey farmers definitely should be in the game. I don't know why they're not. That's kind of annoying. Next, I would also like to see, you know, like a Battles TV or like a replay feature that is within the game where you can kind of rewatch your old games and kind of compare, you know, your eco to your opponent's eco, just like the money management, be able to like analyze your gameplay and compare it to others. It's great. It'd be a great addition. I don't think, I mean, NK obviously knows how to do it. They had it for Battles 1, but I think that should definitely be added. It'd be great for the competitive scene, and as well, you know, like it was super nice. Like you could follow people on Battles TV and Battles 1, right? So you could watch their games live. Like that would just be so nice. I would love that. So that's something I would like to see. And if they're worried about that, like, you know, messing up competitive scene and having people cheat while watching on a different account and comparing like ecos or something like that, if you're really worried about that, just make the ability. Just don't let people watch live, or just make it so there's a delay, you know, like it's not that difficult. And And another idea I have for comp, I think there's a really, really good idea I'd love to see, would be in competitive, or I guess ranked mode, for Hall of Masters gameplay, or I guess just Hall of Masters in general. I think you should be able, each player should be able to ban a tower in the pregame lobby. So what I mean by this is, say I'm matched up against a player, before the game starts, each player picks their loadout, and in addition to that, they get a like X out a tower basically. So say I don't want to play against a druid player, right? I can ban druid and they're forced to go a different strat, and he gets to ban a tower of his choosing as well. I think this would really, really spice up the content, because right now, at the recording of this time, or at the recording of this video, you know, druid, sub ice, and dartling farm ninja are pretty much the only two strats people use in Hall of Masters. So this would kind of spice things up, allow, you know, make people be more versatile and use more towers. Like NK would love that. They want more diversity in towers and strategies, and just kind of allow more innovation. So I think that would be a great change. It'd be super easy to implement. I think it would be really, really, really good for the game, personally speaking. But yeah, that's what I think. I think that would encourage more tower diversity. Next on the agenda, I think a 2v2 game mode. I don't know how you implement it. Make like duos, bro. Imagine battles duos, a 2v2 game mode. You know how good that would be for the comp community, as well as just like people, you know, socializing with the battles community, and it'll just really kind of grow connections and relationships between players, I think. I don't know how you would implement it, but I mean, you have co-op and, you know, BTD 5.6, so why can't we make that into this game? I don't know how it would be implemented, but I think that's something in the far future that could have some potential and really, really pop off in the game. So that's one thing. Got a few more things I'd like to think about. I think you buff Quincy. Quincy is like the worst hero of all time. He needs buffs. I don't know how you're going to do it. Just buff him, bro. He's trash. No one uses him. More maps. I think we need more maps. There's just not a lot of maps on it right now, and it's kind of stale. So I was hoping to get some new maps with this balance change updates, but unfortunately we did not get that here, so that's a little sad, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get more maps, because I think we definitely need some more maps to spice things up. And then finally, I guess I really think we should have tournaments, bro. You should be able to host tournaments for, you know, if you stream, you should be able to host a 16-person tournaments. Like, we need tournaments. Like, I think NK should host tournaments. I think we should be able to host tournaments. You know, like, I don't know. We need tournaments. Like a tournament option. That should be a thing. And then we also need more game modes, like R3's Bonanza, you know, R3, Bonanza in general, like some sort of new game modes as well. I think that would be great. So yeah, that's what I have for you boys. If you guys enjoyed this, just kind of my raw thoughts, just kind of me just ranting and speaking about, you know, my thoughts of the game. And, you know, I love Bloon, so I love putting my input in there. And make sure you guys leave a comment below and like the video, hit that subscribe button, because I do read every single comment. So if you have any input on what you'd like to see or your thoughts on the updates, let me know, and I'll be sure to get through those comments. So yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.